Pixels have different values, different colors, right? And let's go ahead and sample some pixels here. To sample pixel, to see ano ba yung mga values sila, I'll use the foreground color picker. I'll click the foreground color box to show up the color picker. And I'm gonna click to pick a color here. So, whatever that pixel is, ito yung color niya. Ito yung color information niya. It has a value of 15 degree sa hue and 77% sa saturation level. Remember saturation, how saturated or how intense the color is. The lower the saturation, maputla yung color. And then we have brightness, which is how bright or how dark would you like that color to be. Okay? So different pixels will have different values, different shades will have different saturation, and so on and so forth. And different brightness. Now, talking about brightness, at least dito sa color picker, no, it is measured in percentage, okay? Percentage. 0 being the darkest or black, true black, and 100% being the brightest, and it is, again, measured in percentage. But if you want to know yung actual niya na numbers talaga, it is measured from 0 to 255. Both are the same. Both are true. Okay? If you measure it in percentage, then you'll be talking about 0%, 50%, 100%. But if you want to measure it in numbers, then you'll be talking about ang brightness level ng pixel na yan is 0 or 132 or 244, something like that. Okay? So now we know that brightness level is measured from 0 to 255. To access this, what we call conditional blending or blend if, all we need to do is to right-click any layer, choose blending options. Nope, hindi po tayo pupunta ulit sa sa mga layer style sa left side. Dito tayo magfo-focus sa part na to, which is called blend if. And by default, it is set to gray. And it's okay. Alright? That's normal. That's the default. It's okay. Now here, this layer 0 to 55. Iisa-isahin natin, guys. Let's take it slowly. Okay. Blend if natin yung gray. Okay, skip na natin yung gray. Wag na natin yung isali para hindi mas masyadong confusing. Blend this layer here. Itong layer na to. This one. This layer, or in layman's term, show the pixels of this layer, those pixels with the brightness value of 0 to 255. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng pixels in this layer na may brightness value na 0 to 255, show them up. Okay? That's why we are seeing pixels with the brightness value of 0 to 255. But if we change the condition, if we slide the slider, then those pixels or some pixels will be removed. Not necessarily removed na mawawala. Magiging invisible lang. Or not gonna be visible. So right now, the condition has changed. Ganito na siya ngayon. Okay. In this layer, show up pixels with the brightness value of 127 to 255. Ibig sabihin, those pixels with the brightness value of 126 to 0, okay, 126 to 0, do not show them up. Okay? So you can slide the slider to manipulate the visibility of the pixels according to their brightness level. The simplest way to understand this, to oversimplify this, slide mo tong slider na to, mawawala lahat yung mga dark. Slide mo tong bright slider to, mawawala yung mga bright pixels. Okay? Yun lang. Pinahaba ko lang, guys. But just an FYI lang, if you need the FYI. Alright? Now, if we apply it dun sa sa burger natin here, 'di ba? There are pixels that are dark, there are pixels that are bright. Now, what pixels are we trying to get rid? What pixels or black, 'di ba? Black. Now, is there any other black pixels here na part ng ating subject? Meron pa ba? Wala naman siguro, no? So, yung difference ng ating subject at saka yung background is yung brightness nila. So, we can target that. We can just tell Photoshop, you know what, Photoshop, since yung background is mostly black, I can just tell you to remove all the blacks from this layer. So, I'm gonna slide the slider like so. You see, change natin yung condition. Ngayon, nawala yung mga dark pixels. Yun yung mga pixels with the brightness value of 0 to 14. These pixels that are still showing up are pixels with the brightness value of 15 to 255. Okay? But, again, the simplest way to utilize this lang para huwag kayo matakot dito guys, no? Just try it, no? Try nyo lang, slide nyo yan. Okay? Oh, another thing, to smoothen the transition, you can actually break the slider in half para hindi masyadong abrupt yung or mas may magandang transition kumbaga yung pagkawala ng mga pixels. And to do that, all you need to do is to press and hold Alt or Option key and click on the slider to break it into two. Now you have two sliders for the dark. That gives us a smoother condition or smoother transition or blending. Okay?